A problem is not a problem, it's a challenge that triggers your creative skill. Hi, my name is Thamar. I'm a licensed paralegal in Ontario, and I focus on providing services to businesses that have commercial litigation issues heard at the small claims court jurisdiction. In case Ontario citizens are not aware of what does that mean, it is simply any lawsuit that is equal to an amount of $35,000 or less, and that monetary jurisdiction is usually heard at the level of the small claims court and not at the superior court level. Because of two reasons. The first one is I'm bilingual. Bilingual means I speak French, because as we all know that Canada is a bilingual country, French-English. And the reason why I speak French, because I learned it from Quebec. So I consider myself very fluent. I lived most of my life in Quebec before I moved to Ontario. The second thing that makes my firm stand out is the experience that I'm bringing to the table. When I say experience, it's not just in the legal industry, and it's not just experience that taking care of files or litigation that is going to teach me necessarily. I'm talking about corporate experience, I'm talking about governmental experience. I was exposed to different kinds of fields that I know if I was just a paralegal all my life, I was not going to be able to understand and learn. And I feel that this experience helps a lot my clientele in providing them the best services that any legal practitioner can provide. And that is because it's not just the legal knowledge that I have or legal experience, but also different kinds of backgrounds. My goal of becoming a paralegal in Ontario is because I feel that I can help a citizen understand the law and also understand the implications of the law when it comes to a problem or something that is bothering them in their everyday life or it's affecting their business. What I mean by that is sometimes when we don't have enough knowledge and let's say we get sued, we get a plaintiff's claim by a process server, or if let's say a tenant or a landlord, they have a problem with the landlord and tenant board issues, and they think that it's the end of the world, there is no solution, oh my goodness, I'm panicking, I don't know what to do. And that is why I just love it when I feel that I can provide enough information for my clients to understand that, you know what, there is a solution to this problem and it's not the end of the world, and there is always a way that we can find a solution, or even if we have to go to court, I understand the process and the steps to take, so that comforts people a lot when they come and visit me at my office. And that's the main reason why I wanted to become a paralegal, because I find that if I can help somebody with the knowledge that I have, for me that's all it counts. The reason why I chose Wolf Law Chambers is because number one, I felt very welcome by everyone in the legal industry that are in this law chambers. Number two, I realized that being a sole practitioner is a very lonely and dark place to be in. And when I come here every morning and I work here surrounded by other competent legal practitioners, it encourages me not to give up, because again, being in the legal industry or profession on our own can be very overwhelming. So the synergy, the fun that we can have together while working, and just talking sometimes about cases if we're not sure about what kind of decisions to make, what kind of steps to take. It's always good to talk to somebody else, and they might see things with a different perception, and that automatically helps my clients, because if I'm only relying on what I think is the right way, it's only one way. But when I'm surrounded by other professionals that actually know the law and they're very competent, they can make me see different kinds of perceptions that at the end of the day might be even better than what I thought I had as a solution. And that can benefit my clients very much, because if I can come up with a better solution for my client, that's what I will take. Number one, before I mention that service, I have to mention one small thing. I am a person that loves flexibility in my work, and therefore it means that I don't have to come to the office every single day for me to get my job done. I can work from home. However, I do receive sometimes urgent documents by fax or by courier, and since they're very urgent, I cannot afford not coming to the office for 2 or 3 days because, let's say, if I have to go to court, the next day I have to work from home, or any other reason that might come up that will prevent me from being at the office on a physical level or physically. So I'm very comforted to know that even if I'm on vacation or away from the office for XYZ reason in court or working from home, any courier that I receive or any letters or even faxes that I receive, I always receive copy of them by email, which is the perfect way of always being connected to my work and not missing out on very important documents that I can be receiving, especially when it comes to litigation, because we all understand and know that when it comes to litigation, time is always of the essence. And if I miss out maybe sometimes 1 day or 2 days of courier that I receive, or letters or mail, or even faxes, that can be very detrimental to my case and to my clients. So I'm always going to be in the loop. The reason why I am in the loop is because I always receive every single document that the office receives on my behalf in paper. I receive it electronically by email. So I can check that anywhere in the world if I travel or if I'm in court or somewhere else. The one thing that I really appreciate is the professionalism of every single person in Wolf Law Chambers. And when I'm saying every single person, I don't mean necessarily the other legal practitioners. I'm talking about the staff. When they provide services, it's very prompt, very polite, very professional, and solutions always come up in a very prompt way and very fast. So I appreciate that very much. I would definitely recommend Wolf Law Chambers to every single professional who is looking to rent an office, because it is more than just renting an office. It is a team. There are services that are indispensable and that give you 100% flexibility. Even if you're away from the desk, you're always in the loop of what's happening into your practice, while you don't even have to worry paying for those people that are taking care of that for you, because it's included in the office rental. So I would definitely recommend renting an office at the Wolf Law Chambers. Hi, this is Thamar Abdu from Thamar Bilingual Legal Services, Ontario. Please do not hesitate to contact me should you have any questions about the process of the small claims court level, or if you think that there is a pending or an upcoming litigation of a lawsuit, $35,000 or less. When you don't see any way out, we'll create a solution together.
Wolf Law Chambers, shared workspace for the legal profession.